What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today is Rogue Tuesday, and today we are going to look at a Mega deck, and today we are looking at a Mega Altaria deck. Yep, I said it right, Mega Altaria. A lot of people probably don't think this card is good. I actually think it's pretty decent. So let's look at Mega Altaria. It has 220 HP, pretty much almost a standard amount of HP. 210, 220 is what the Megas have nowadays. Miss Purge does 100 damage, so straight up 100. But if this Pokemon has any special energy attached to it, this attack does 30 more damage and heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. 30 damage from each of your Pokemon. One of the biggest decks right now is a deck called Trevenant, and Mega Altaria can heal 30 damage from each of your Pokemon, while Trevenant does 30 to all your Pokemon. Yep, seems like Miss Purge is going to be an amazing tackle play against Trevenant. And not only that, if you play against a Greninja deck, they can, maybe Water Shuriken your bench Pokemon, and you can Miss Purge to heal that 60 down to 30. And this is going to be, I think Mega Altaria is a really, really great card. It's resistance to Dark, which is amazing as well, so that way you can have a good matchup against Zork. Night March, Night March is Night March, that's all I can say. Night March, I don't know how you're going to beat that deck. But still, overall, this is an amazing attack. 100 and heal 30 for each of your Pokemon. You do 130, which can knock out Shaymin-EX, which is really, really nice. I do like Mega Altaria a lot. So that's going to be a main attacker. We do have Altaria-X, of course. We need it for the Mega Evolve. Power for game 30. If this Pokemon is healed during this turn, this attack does 60 more damage and heal 30 from this Pokemon. And Shining Wind for 80. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon has no weakness. I guess if you're attacking a Joltik with this, maybe Shining Wind can maybe protect you, but it's probably still real bad. So 3-3 line of the Mega Altaria line. 1 Shaymin-EX to help set up a 3-3 Aromatisse line to use the Fairy Transcend and move around your Fairy Energies, which is really nice. And 4 Xerneas EX. This is probably your main attacker. You can maybe cut one of these for Florges EX, but right now, I like the 4 Xerneas EX. Geomancy is really good. And the way we're going to try to beat Night March is maybe use Rainbow Spear for 100 and 100 and 100 and 100. It does take 3 energies, which is pretty much the downside. I think you just take your loss against Night March, which a lot of decks just do. But I think overall, if you can dodge Night March for some odd reason, if you don't play against Night March, you can pretty much beat every deck. Except for maybe Mega Rayquaza, you have Fairy Guard, so you can bump that. You have 220 HP, which is like 7 Pokemon. No, 8 Pokemon. Yeah, 7, 40, 21. I think it's 8. So they have to have a full bench to knock you out, which might be kind of hard in Standard because they don't have executes. So this could be I think it's a really, really good deck. Alright, so that's all the Pokemon you play. You play 1 Escape Rope. You could play Switch, you could play Escape Rope, it's up to you. Escape Rope, your opponent's switches are active. It acts as another Lysandre card, which I do kind of like. 1 Level Ball, search your deck for Pokemon with 90 HP or less, which gives you Spritzee and Aromatisse. You could cut this for a 4th Ultra Ball. 3 Max Potions, heal all damage from one of your Pokemon, then discard all energy attached to that Pokemon. I actually realized I don't have my golden Ultra Balls in here. Give me 2 seconds. And let's put these bad boys in. I actually just took apart my Gardevoir deck and then put in the Altarias and changed some cards around. So let's bump that back up to 60. I don't think I have any Max Potions for it. Hold on, let's see here. Do I have any Golden Max Potions? Nope, I don't. Okay. Alright, so there we go. 3 Max Potions. You heal all of the damage from one of your Pokemon, then you discard all your energy, which is kind of bad. Like, Aromatisse can move around your Fairy Energies, but your Special Energy DCs are going to be discarded. Now, you can opt to play Wonder Energies if you want to. I'll go over that here in a second. Instead, 3 Max Potions, which is really nice. Heal your Altaria up to full HP. 1 Super Rod, shuffle with 3 combination of Pokemon and basic energy from your discard pile back into your deck. 4 Trainers Mail, look at top 4 cards of your deck, pick a trainer card, put in your hand. 4 3 Ultra Ball. We're playing 3-1 as of right now. You could play it 4 if you want to. 4 via Seeker to reuse supporter cards. 1 AZ, put 1 Pokemon back into your hand. Once again, as you can tell, I took apart a Gardevoir deck and just replaced cards. That's why the AZ is not full art. I apologize. And the Lysandre is not full art either. I apologize for that. Hopefully that doesn't make people mad they're not playing full art cards. 2 N and is back in the game. I love this new artwork. I'm not sure which N I like more. The old artwork or this new artwork. I don't know yet. 4 Sycamore. 3 Fairy Guard and your Pokemon have free retreat. They have a Fairy Energy attached to it. 3 the 3 of the Mega Altaria Spear Link, so that way your turn does not evolve. when you Mega Evolve, 4 DC and 8 Fairy Energy. Also, I want to give a shout out real quick. I just remembered this. Shout out to Ryan. If you notice, we have a new intro. It has new music. It has, like, I'm pretty sure this is finalized. Ryan actually made it. Shout out to him. He actually started a Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/rocketsraikou. I'll leave a link down below. Make sure you check it out. I almost forgot, but I did not forget, Ryan. I got you. I gave you a link. I gave you shout outs. We'll put a link down below in the description. Make sure you check out his Twitch. I think he's streaming like Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays. I could be wrong. If you're watching this, Ryan, leave your links, leave your times down below. And yeah. So make sure you check out Rockets Raikou. Give him tell him thank you for making the intro. I do love it a lot. I love the music and love the visual effects and everything. It's pretty. I think it's amazing. All right, guys. But 4 DCE and 8 Fair Energy. And like I said, with the Fair Energy, let me pull this up real quick. Oh, we could have played these Fair Energies. Oh, we have 3. Oh, we had 4. Oh, we could have played these instead. But let's find these Wonder Energies. I wonder where do we not have any Wonder Energies? Okay, we do. So Wonder Energies are special energies. They count as Fairy Energies when they're attached. You can only attach to Fairy Pokemon first of all, but you prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to this Fairy Pokemon. I personally don't like these. You could play these instead of the DC, like I said. But I do like the DCE because Mega Altaria just needs a Fairy and a DCE, which gives you the option of attacking turn 2. Because turn 1 you can attach a Fairy Energy, turn 2 attach a DC, and start using Mist Purge, which is amazing. Unless you're going first and you can just Geomancy, but then you can't Geomancy out the Wonder Energies because they are special energies. So it's a very interesting thing. But, I mean, I think this deck is amazing. I think it has a lot of potential. A lot of people have not been testing this out. It does suffer from, like, Hex Maniac, Trevenant, you can just heal them, all your Pokemon because of Mist Purge. And yeah, I think this is a great deck, but hopefully you enjoyed this list. I had a lot of fun playing this deck. Thanks for watching, and let's see the deck in action. Shout out to Ryan one more time. Link down below to his Twitch. Go check it out. And go check out our Twitch, the Facebook page, the Twitter, the Snapchat. Check all that stuff is down below in the description. And our sponsor, 6 Cards and Yeti Gaming. Shout out to everybody. You're all amazing. Let's see the game in action right now. Alright, putting against Carter B, playing a Water and a Colorless deck. Could be a Greninja deck. There's a Froakie coin, so it could be definitely a Greninja deck. We won the coin flip. Now, the only thing that's kind of scary is they do have the, what is it? They have the capability of shutting down our, what is it? Our abilities through Water Shuriken? No. Water Shuriken? No. Shadow Stitching. There we go. I couldn't remember the name for a second. So we saw Mulligan. It's definitely Greninja. Now we are going first. And what's good about this is we can start, like, really attacking with our Altarias fairly quickly. So double Froakie. There's, okay. So we can Ultra Ball, discard a Lysandre and a Aromatisse. And with this, we can grab a Shaymin-EX. Alright, come to me, Shaymin. Alright, so let's grab Shaymin. Put a DCE. Shaymin setting up for 3. Yes. Alright, and let's see, what do we get off 3 cards? 1, 2, 3. We get a Spritzee. And I think I'm just going to pass. And next time we have the Aromatisse. We get a Fairy Energy. Maybe a Link. Maybe a Mega Altaria. We top deck a Link. We'll be really, really good shape. We just got to find an Energy. And we gotta find an Energy, Fairy Garden, and a Mega Altaria. 3 things to happen, but maybe we can pull it off. And if we can, and my opponent can't find a Frogadier or a Wally turn 1, we might be okay. We might be able to beat this Greninja deck that does have Shadow Stitching, which can shut down our Aromatisse. Alright, so there's a Flowstone going down onto the Froakie, okay. Alrighty. And let's see, what else do they have? Do they have the turn 1 Wally or not? That is the big question, though. So there's another Froakie coming down. He might be playing like a... Okay, there's our N. Okay. Alright, we get a new hand of 6. Maybe he was like debating the N because we didn't play a supporter card. Obviously, I didn't play a supporter card right then. So we get a Link, we get an AZ, we get an N, we get a Fairy Energy. So we have a lot of the stuff that we need right now. Of course, we're going to put a Fairy Energy first on the Xerneas, and a pass onto our turn. Alright, so we get an Ultra Ball, which is great. So we get a Link. We'll Ultra Ball, discard AZ and a N. With this, we're going to grab the Mega Altaria. Come on down, Mega Altaria. Let's go to the party. Alright, so we'll put down the Mega Altaria. We'll put a Fairy Energy on the active and put down the Xerneas and play the end. And with this end, we need to find a Fairy Garden. And, alright, we got an Escape Rope regardless, which is... Oh, no, we don't have... Okay, we don't have a... We don't have an Aromatisse yet, so Level Ball, come on, Level Ball. Okay, we'll grab a Sycamore for the next... Wait, do we have a supporter card already? We don't, so let's grab a Sycamore for the next turn. Come on, find us a Level Ball, an Ultra Ball or something. Come on, Trainers Mail. No, there's the Aromatisse just staring at us. He's like, yes, you almost had me, but you didn't get it. Alright, so I guess we'll just go for Geomancy and search for 2 Fairy Energies. We'll put 1 here and 1 on this guy. Obviously, we're going to save the Escape Rope and everything, so let's grab 1 Fairy Energy. We're going to grab a 2nd Fairy Energy. Okay, so we did whiff it. Alright, so into our opponent's turn, let's see what happens. Now, the good thing about Mega Altaria is since we do have the Mist Purge, we can make it where we kind of heal, like, the Greninjas and stuff. So there's a Frogadier coming down. Alright, so we might see a Water Duplicates. There's a Water Energy, and yeah, we're going to see a Water Duplicates. The question is, how many Frogadiers? Okay, none are prized. Alright, but we will knock out 1. That's great. And he has to knock out a Mega, which is kind of difficult to do for his deck. So he's going to get 3 of those into play. Alrighty. And on our turn, what do we get? We get a Fairy Energy. So we're going to put down Fairy Garden. We will free retreat into the Mega Altaria. We'll put a Fairy Energy down on this Xerneas. Maybe we'll use a Rainbow Spear if needed. And we'll go for Mist Purge. That will knock out this Frogadier. Do it 130 damage. Take that, man. We almost had that turn 2. Just barely missed it. So Super Rod coming to our hand. Here comes a Frogadier. And if he gets like a Greninja out, we can actually knock it out this turn. It only has 130 HP. He has to get a VS Seeker for a Wally right now. There's a Water Energy. Let's see. What will our opponent do? Let's see here. Like I said, he could go for Shadow Stitching, shutting down our abilities. That's only 40 damage. I don't know how much is actually going to matter. There's a VS Seeker for an end. I'm actually A-okay with this. I don't want to play Sycamore and discard all this stuff in our hand as of right now. Let's see. Can we find an Aromatisse or not? That is my question. Come to me. Okay, we have a Love Ball for Aromatisse, which is great. There's a Muscle Band, so Shadow Stitching will do 60. Unless he goes for a Moonlight Slash. Let's see what he opts to attack with this turn. Does he shut down our abilities, or does he go for the more damage? Either way, we're knocking out this Greninja. And I think we can knock out this... So we're going to see a Moonlight Slash. That will do, what, 100? Yeah, so 100. But what we can do this turn, and I know our opponent is probably going to be highly upset. We're going to Love Ball. We're going to grab a Aromatisse. We're going to put down the Aromatisse. We have Max Potion in our hand, which is great. Now, we will have to discard this DC, but I think we're going to be okay with this. We're going to Fairy Transfer, move that Fairy Energy onto Xerneas. Press done. Use Max Potion on this Mega Altaria, discard the DCE. And we are going to move the energies back onto this Mega Altaria. I guess we could put down Altaria-EX as well. So put down 1 up here, 1 on this guy. And 1 more onto this guy. And we'll put down an Altaria as well. We'll press done. Put down the Mega, put down the regular, and let's go for Mist Purge for 100 damage. Now we don't have a DCE anymore. Oh no, we can't knock it out now because we don't have a DCE. Whoops. Alright, well, whatever. Alright. That's kind of a mistake on my part. There's a Greninja break. He can only do, well, if he gets a 60 in this guy. Forgot we don't have a special energy anymore. Oh, man. We should have maybe kept... I don't know. Giant Water Shark going to do a 60 to this guy. Alright. Does he have a regular Greninja to do 30 to this guy? If he does, things are going to get interesting for sure. Now, if he doesn't have a Water... If he doesn't have a Greninja XY, if we top deck a DCE, we might be okay. Professor Birch coming down... Whoa, okay, and heads. All right, Birch coming back and making a showing, getting the heads with that. Can he find? There's a dive ball. Will he get the Greninja from XY out? If he does, he can knock out Aromatisse, and there it is. All right, so okay, things got a little bit difficult right now. They got a little bit difficult. All right, so there's that guy coming down. He can use Water Shuriken, knocking out our Aromatisse, and make sure he gets the right card. All right, so things are going to be interesting for sure. He'll go down to 5 prize cards, but then we can knock out his Greninja break. Oh no. So there's 30. Going to knock out the Aromatisse. Sorry, bud. Let's see what he decides to get. Maybe a dive ball to get out another Greninja? Fisherman, okay, it looks like he's going to get a rare candy. He must have a Greninja in his hand, and he's going to rare candy one of these two guys. That seems like a smart play for sure. That seems like a great play. Okay. Things got a little bit difficult now, I'm not going to lie. So water energy to this guy. Okay. And he's going to free retreat to this guy and hit us for 130. Or hit us with a Miss Slash for 50. Now, if we can find a DCE, we might be okay. An Ultra Ball discard a Lysandre and a Wally. He's going to get out of Greninja. Oh, a Shaymin-EX. Alright, cool. So that could be our last two prize cards with the Miss Purge. Man, I should have kept that DCE. We still would have had a Aromatisse. I mean, he would have taken... Would he have taken a knockout? We would have healed down to 70, then plus the 60, plus 100. Yeah, he would have knocked it up this turn regardless. So Muscle Band, Water Energy. We're going to see a free retreat. Max Potion as well. Okay. Free retreat Greninja, and we'll see a Miss Slash for 70 damage. Alright, so Miss Slash coming down. We got a top deck. Oh, we gotta have the top deck here. If not, we're gonna be in trouble. So on our turn, we get to Sycamore. Okay. Alright, that's not what we really wanted to see. So we are going to Sycamore, discard our hand, draw 7 new cards. Okay. Okay, so we can put a DC on the active. We can use Miss Purge for the knockout. How do we do this? Alright, so put it, let's see. Miss Purge will heal us for 30, bring us down to 140. Giant Water Shuriken will hit us for, brings us up to 100. And then he will use the second attack for 100. And then I think we can survive unless he gets another Greninja online. Which is the only thing I'm kind of scared of. So let's go for Miss Purge. Yeah, we're going to go for Miss Purge. Yeah, I think we have to go for the knockout here. Do it 130. We'll knock out the active. We'll go down to 4 prize cards. We just got to hope he doesn't get another one out. Alright, so on to our opponent's turn. Here comes the Greninja. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, it's our opponent's turn. There's a Water Energy to the active. Okay. There's an Ant. So we'll go down to 4 prize cards. We have the link though. No! Alright. So let's see, what do we get off the 4? There's a Max Potion, Fairy Energy. Don't know if the Fairy Energies work. There's a Giant Water Shuriken for 60, alright, so up to 100. Does he have another Greninja or not? That is the question. There's a Moonlight Slash. Alright, so he doesn't knock us out. Alright, that's great. So 100 damage. Alright, so on our turn, we get a Fairy Energy on not what we want to see. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to free retreat into this guy. We are going to Max Potion this Altaria. This might be a huge mistake because I don't know how many energies we have left. We will use Geomancy. Put 1 here and 1 here. 1 and 2. Okay, how many DCs are left in our deck? 2. Okay, so grab 1. We'll grab 2. Alright, so we saved the energy just in case. We could have put him maybe on this guy and maybe go for a Rainbow Spear next turn. That probably would have been a better play. But into our opponent's turn, let's see what's going to happen. How many VS Seekers have we played? There is a Lysandre. Bring our guy back. We just healed that guy. Stop doing that. So Giant Water Shuriken going to hit us for 60, okay. Alright. And he can use Moonlight Slash for 100. He's only played 1 VS Seeker, okay. Alright, alright. He just really wants to knock out this Mega Altaria. And just a pass, no energy for my opponent. Alright, so cool. We'll free retreat to Xerneas. We'll put an energy on this guy. And do we put down this Spritzee, bait him to try to knock it out? That is the question. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put down the Spritzee. Maybe he'll try to knock this thing out instead. Let's use a Geomancy. I know there's nothing left in our deck. We'll put 1 here, 1 here. Let's see what's left in our deck. There's a Max Potion, Super Rod, 2 Links, 2 Sycamore, 4 VS Seekers. Can we please get a VS Seeker? Alright, so press done. But next turn, we can use a Rainbow Spear if we want to. Alright, so into our opponent's turn. Let's see what he decides to do. Now, if he Giant Water Shuriken's Mega Altaria, I'm not really worried about that. But will he go for the Altaria? There's an N. Yes! I'm actually okay with this because our hand was really, really bad. So 5 cards for my opponent, 4 cards for us. A Fisherman and 3 Water Energies are in the discard pile as well. There's a Dive Ball. They'll get a Greninja out most likely. Yep, there's a Water Shark and a Greninja. Alrighty. And yep, there's a giant, okay, the Water Shark and Greninja coming down. And let's see, what does my opponent have? We might still be in there. There's a Sacred Ash, going to shuffle 5 Pokemon back into the deck, okay? There's a Frogadier, Greninja, Froakie, okay? Let's see, what does my opponent have? There's a Shaymin. I'm going to draw up to 4 cards, please. With the Water Energy, I'll be fairly excited. Let's see, there's a Rare Candy into another Greninja, okay. So 2 Water Shuriken Greninjas are out right now. Fantastic. Let's see what else this card has for us. And to pass on to our turn, we are so lucky right now. There's 3 energies in the discard pile, and there is a DCE as well. So I'm actually going to DCE this guy, link it, Super Rod to shuffle back in a double Aromatisse, and probably a Mega Altaria. We're just trying our best to hit these cards. So put those 3 in our deck. We're going to Sycamore, and let's see, what do we draw into? Give me a Mega Altaria. Alright, great. So we got a Mega Altaria. We can actually use Escape Rope and take a knockout this turn. And then VS Seeker for another one. So yeah, let's Escape Rope. I know that like makes it where we can't knock out a Greninja, but we can take a knockout on another Pokemon and then license the Shaymin for the last 2 prize cards. So these water prize cards are probably hurting our opponent so much. Yeah, they have 6 water in the discard pile and 3 right here, so that's 9 total. Wow. Okay, so we're using Escape Rope currently. We're going to send up this Altaria, and we're going to heal 30 from this guy. Now, opponent can still knock out this Spritzee with the giant water shuriken pretty easily. But I think we might be able to get this game. We haven't played a single VS Seeker either. So we can VS Seeker first Shaymin, take 2 more prize cards. And we're waiting for the Escape Rope. Who is my opponent going to send up? That is the question. If he sends up the Greninjas to get knocked out, here comes a Froakie. We'll send up the Mega Altaria. And we are going for the Miss Purge to take the knockout. Healing 30 damage from that guy. Alright, so 130 damage. We'll go down to 3 prize cards. And there's an Ultra Ball, which is great. We can get the Frogadier, the Aromatisse out next turn. And he actually sends up this Greninja, which is fairly interesting. Okay, he has a break. Another break comes down as well. Okay, all right, fair enough. There's a Birch. He's gonna risk it to get the biscuit. Does he get it or not? In heads, he's gonna get 7 cards. Does he find an energy or not? That is the question. He has so many energies prized, which is great for us. He grabbed the rare candy instead of that Fishman off that prize cards. Knowing he had that many water energies, he probably should have got the Fishman. Water energy on this guy, okay. We might see maybe he already has a water energy in his hand. There's a Dive Ball. Let's see what opponent decides to get out. There's a Froakie coming down, okay. We have a VS Seeker for Lysandre, bring up the Shaymin, and then if we top deck another VS Seeker for Lysandre, we can win this game pretty easily. Let's see what my opponent decides to get with this. And a pass on to our turn. Wow. Okay, and there's another VS Seeker. So we're going to Ultra Ball, discard Mega Altaria and the Spear Link. We're going to get a Aromatisse. Oh my goodness, we're going to beat a Greninja break deck. I did not think this was going to be possible. We'll put down the Aromatisse. Put a DC on this guy. And yeah, I'm going to... let's grab a Lysandre. And I think I'm actually going to Lysandre up that Froakie. And the reason why we're Lysandre up this Froakie is because if he ends us, we have 2 cards left instead of just 1. And we can still knock out these Shaymins. So let's go for Miss Purge. Going to take a knockout. Healing our Pokemon down 30 more damage. 130 damage. Going to that Froakie. We'll go down 2 prize cards. There are 3 VS Seekers left in our deck. And we have 12 total cards. Yeah, so, oh my goodness. Let's see. Can we take down this Greninja break deck? My opponent has 3 Greninja breaks online. But they have a Fisherman prize. And they have 6 water energies in the discard pile. It seems like my opponent made a crucial, big mistake when they grabbed the rare candy instead of the Fisherman. Oh man, so there's a VS Seeker. Will they go for an in? And they're going to go for Professor Birch. Do they play in? And they do play 2 ins. My opponent is going to opt to play the Birch. He's going to get 7 cards with that Birch. But there's no way he's winning this turn. I am pretty sure he can't take 5 cards this turn. He can maybe knock out this guy, maybe knock out this guy, but that's only three prize cards. So yeah, we are going to win the game. We have a VS Seeker for the Lysandre on the Shaymin, and we will take the game against the Greninja break deck, showing off this Mega Altaria deck. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So an Ultra Ball, discarding Sycamore and an Ultra Ball. Gonna grab a Foki, doesn't really matter. We got the VS Seeker for the Lysandre, gonna bring up that Shaymin-EX. I guess the big question is, do you play Octillery or do you play Shaymin? My opponent's opting to play Shaymin, and right now it's going to hurt him a lot. He only has 4 cards left in his deck. Obviously, he doesn't have that many water energies left. Mist Slash is only going to do 50, but then we can heal it down to 20. Doesn't really matter. So Mist Slash, gonna do 50, but we can heal it. But on our turn, we're gonna VS Seeker for the Lysandre, bring up that Shaymin-EX, and we'll take the game with the Mega Altaria deck. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. So let's grab that Lysandre. We will Lysandre up that Shaymin-EX, and we'll use Mist Purge for the knockout. There we go. Alright, so Mist Purge doing 30 damage. We made that kind of silly mistake early when we couldn't knock out the Greninja, but we actually discarded the DCE. But there we go. There's Mega Altaria. We actually took down the Greninja break deck, which seems almost impossible, but hey, we did it. So there we go. We get a mystery prize as well. Let's see, what else do we have in here? How much? My opponent had 5 prize cards left. Yeah, if he would have grabbed that Fisherman, it might have been a totally different game. But my opponent grabbed the rare candy, knocked out 16 Pokemon. Oh, we're so close. All right, let's see. Well, the other challenge, I think there's an evolution challenge, but it doesn't seem like we got that either. So stats, we healed 420 damage. We dealt 750. My opponent dealt 530. He healed 100. All right, so there we go. Our biggest attack was 130. Our opponent was 100. MVP Mega Altaria-EX. Let's press done. Let's see what we get out of the mystery wheel prize. It looks like we got 25 tokens. I think that must be, yep, that must be it. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed I know it says Gardevoir. Don't worry, this says Gardevoir. But hopefully you enjoyed this Mega Altaria deck. It was a lot of fun. I do have Mega Altaria, any fairy decks are a lot of fun because you can move the energies around and attack with whoever he wants to by healing it. But I think the constant 30 switch between trained attackers is really a neat concept. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. I know it's only one game. Sorry. It's really busy. I'm recording. You're going to see Wednesday. There's the interview I'm doing currently right now, so don't have time to do multiple games. But that was a great game. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Alrighty. Bye. Alright guys, just want to give a quick shout out to our 2 sponsors, 60 Cards and Yeti Gaming. The links are down below to their websites. Make sure you go check them out. Alrighty.